Okay, this is day 2 of the job of the World War II bunker. This bit here, there's like a thin second layer of concrete over the top, which I'm just removing because it's easy to do, because this is a big job and I'm trying to do it in little bits so it's not too daunting. And I'm starting here as I think this is one of the entrances, and hopefully it'll be easy to get through. And as you'll see, it wasn't easy. So I'm chipping away with a bar, and you can see the join there. There's a clear join, so I think this is where it's been backfilled at some point. So that's why I'm starting to have a dig around here. You can see the line there, the clear join. So using the bar, just digging. I didn't hit any reinforcing, but I'm pretty sure there is some reinforcing in there somewhere. It took a while to get down here. This is to about 4 inches with the bar. It's taken quite a bit of effort, and I was starting to lose a bit of hope here. So I got the drill out and I drilled a hole down, and it did pop out, so it's clear underneath. Now what I didn't know is how deep or how thick the slab was of the roof. So here I've just used a block of wood as the level, and I've put a bend on the end of this bit of wire. I can put that down the hole here now and sort of bring it up to the underside of that wooden beam, and then I can measure off, and we'll have a rough idea of how thick the slab is. Getting some help from the dog, if you can call it help. So we'll see here, this is roughly about 8 inches, so that's quite thick. And there was no way I was going to get through that with the bar, or I could have done, but it would have taken a very long time, so I'm glad I used the drill in the end. So now my next plan was to see if it was consistent thickness. So I've started off here, which seemed to be a softer part of the roof. I was going to do the same thing here, go down, but actually there was a soft upper layer, and then it went very, very hard. I tried to drill a little bit there, you saw, it wasn't doing anything, so I've sort of given up on that part. And now I'm working my way over to where the other entrance is. Now you can see here, this is all coming away quite nicely and easily. There is a thin layer of set concrete on the top, and just rubble underneath. And this came up quite easily, in fact. And at this point, I've started using the sledge as well. And the sledge really did make a big difference. There's a little bit of reinforcing in here, but it was only very thin wire. Building rubble underneath. So I'm feeling pretty good at this point. We've got a way in. Now, a little bit later, we found the edge, and what's down here? That, although you can't see it, is the entrance corridor to the bunker itself, and it's backfilled a lot with building rubble bricks. It doesn't really show very well there, but it's there. Again, this time lapse hasn't worked for some reason, so it stops sooner than it should do here, but you can see him digging it out. You can actually get a real good look in there. And I've measured it up there, and it's actually 9 inches, the slab, so there's no way I'm going to do that with a sledgehammer and a bar. So I just continued digging this out now. And very shortly at this point, I hit a set of wooden steps, the original wooden steps to get down into the bunker. And thankfully, underneath the steps, there was no rubble, and this rubble was just piled on top of the steps. So it actually became quite easy to clear out, because it does go down quite some distance. I measured it to be about just under 2 metres it goes down. Now here I've cleared out quite a lot of rubble and pulled out some of the old steps. I've got a ladder in there. You can see the wooden steps there, the remaining wooden steps. And we can go down now. And you can see the rubble that's built up inside, thrown up. Now, just on the left-hand side, you might see the dark on the left-hand wall. That's actually the doorway into the bunker itself. So, this is a bit of a review of the day. So, that's the rubble inside the bunker. That's a bit of a view of the corridor again. Now, this is actually in the room itself. I've not actually been in there. I've just put my camera around the corner at arm's length and taken some photos. It's filled with junk. So, next job, get down there proper and see what it's like.